Real. That's it, man. That's what it is, man. Shout out Hot Young Stars, man. Hottest blog, Mississippi to Colorado. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, man. It's all love. Make sure to go follow them on everything Instagram. Hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. All that good stuff, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it. What is?
Yeah.
With y'all, man. We got a special guest for y'all today, man. Y'all tell them, you know what I'm saying, to get him. We got him for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So tell the people who we got on them stars today.
Y'all know what it is, man. MileHighMinute, #1 blog in the region, man. Pushing out all the hip hop, culture, news, sports, all that out here in this region, man.
Before we get started with this interview, how is your mental, bro? Like, how are you mentally? Like,
I'm doing good. You know, life has its ups and downs, but I'm doing good. Just got done hooping, so I'm feeling good.
how was that? Like, I know you didn't want to put that on camera. We don't want to talk too deep in it, but now how was that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's cool, man. It's just a good way to like get my mind off of work. You know, get a good workout in. I'm a competitive dude, so it's just I love basketball, man. That was my first love. You know, before any of this MileHighMinute stuff, I really wanted to be a hooper. So that was like, you know, I love it.
It's real. I'm gonna say this. That's what I want to say. I want to get this out my chest before we just get deep into it. I'm not the platform or the blogger that's looking for the viral moment, or I just want to feed the street. So when we were talking and you was asking certain stuff, we were asking each other. I know you noticed like on some. Most people want the viral moment or they want. Right. I'm not that. I just want to feed the street, get them what they want and stuff like that.
Yeah, you good. You good. Ask whatever.
I want to ask you this, man. How you came up with the name MileHighMinute?
So I was in my room in that apartment right there.
So we back at his old apartment and stuff.
Right there, apartment 624. I was right there in my back room. I was writing it down. The name, you're talking about just the name, right?
Yeah, just name. Just the brand of yeah.
So I was watching other platforms, and then I got interested in the Denver hip hop scene because I found Young Fiji. I was like, damn, this dude hard. And then I started doing research, heard about the Hard in the Hills, Trev Riches of the world, all of them. And I was like, where's the platforms? So kind of light bulb dinged off. I was back there with the homie, and he jotted like 4-5 names down, and then I said, boom, MileHighMinute. I don't know why. It just stuck. MileHighMinute, you know, obviously we're Mile High City.
Mile High City, yeah.
And I just wanted something catchy that I felt like would work. And then I seen the demand and I wrote it down. I still have the paper at home to this day. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, man. Just filling that void, seeing the demand for it. And,
like, what made you like want to be an outlet for the city? Like, what made you just say, okay, I see the artists, like you say, you see the platforms, it ain't none. So you like,
right.
What made you just say, okay, it ain't no platform, I'm gonna be the platform? What made you do that? Like,
so I've always listened to hip hop growing up, like, you know, mostly out of town though, like Atlanta, LA, New York. I've always been a hip hop fan. And at the time, I was flipping clothes, like reselling vintage clothes and shoes from the thrift store and stuff like that. And so I've always just been into like the culture. I've been a hooper, you know what I'm saying? I've always been into all of it, you know what I'm saying? So when I first started, it was I just seen a demand. I feel like any good business idea starts when you see a problem.
Facts.
And you want to solve that problem.
Facts.
So that's pretty much what it was, bro. Like I've always been into it, and then when I seen that demand for it, I seen all these talented artists out here. I was like, man, like
they got a lot of talented artists.
This is gold. Like this is gold out here. Where's the platforms? There were no platforms. There's no one pushing the artists. There's all these artists rapping, sounding good. There's no platforms.
Facts.
So I said, shit, bing, you know,
bing.
Light bulb.
Hey, how long you been part of the music scene in Colorado?
Coming up on 8 years, I think. So my first interview dropped March 30th, 2018. Before that, I was doing like I said, reselling, but that was like the beginning. So what, 2026? Yeah, almost 8 years now.
Who was the artist then like that was just buzzing that made you like, okay, he hot, but I need to goddamn help him out? Like who was
the first was Young Fiji out in Boulder. He was the first one that really caught my attention. Ranstees. And then as I got deeper into it, really, man, Trev Rich, they call him AP. Those were kind of, you know, the hottest ones. So Ranstees and Young Fiji were kind of hot up here up north.
Yeah.
But in the city, it was like Trev and AP. They were at that time, and they still going crazy. But that's just that's
Trev
what
and
it
AP.
is. Yeah.
I know I heard a little bit about it. I'm from Mississippi, so I don't really just know too much.
You're learning, yep.
But since you've been doing the music scene here, like who you done seen get the most out of it? Like it could be the producers, the engineers, the artists. Who you done seen get the most out of music for real? Like
definitely the producers out here. There's a lot that have gotten plaques. Lil Astro, the dude who just produced on Young Thug's album. My bad,
from out here,
I'm forgetting names. Yeah, there's a lot of producers that be out here that be working with and producing. Lil H, there's a lot.
So definitely the producers out here. Why you think the producers benefit more like than the artists or anybody else?
Because they get out of Colorado.
Makes sense. And that's the thing that they were.
Yeah.
I said they were talking about that in the interview. Like Sean Collins was like, "Hey, if you're not traveling here, you're not traveling there. Like, what are you doing?" Like, so that makes sense. Like
producer, videographer. But there's a lot. There's the artists too, but like the ones who really getting plaques and making noise, probably producers. A&Rs, we got some A&Rs.
We got A&Rs out here now. Well, I say we because I'm a part of this now. You feel what I'm saying? So do you remember the first thing that got your attention when you posted? What was the first post that were like people caught on to like, damn, like his shit like that?
So I remember when I interviewed Ranstees, it did like 1,000 views. It was one of my first interviews. I was like, okay.
Shit, that's good.
But like when I really knew, it was probably like 2020 when people tried to cancel me.
What you did? Speak on it. Speak what they tried to cancel you for, bro.
So back in high school, this video's probably out there already somewhere. There's someone, this dude pissed me off. He was talking crazy about where I live right here. He was talking crazy. So people were hyping me up. And I kind of pressed him a little bit. It was another white dude. I said the N-word. I didn't say the hard R, but like I said, damn, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, people they gave me the pass because, who I was hanging out with and shit like that. But as I got older, obviously I realized,
I feel like with the N-word with white people, this just my opinion. Like, I feel like it's dead if you using it as that. Like, you on some, nigga. But if you just more like on some, I got white people that I let say it. I'm gonna say it like that.
That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So and then with like Charleston White owned the word nigga, so he say anybody can say nigga. So I don't feel like there's nothing to cancel nobody over.
But it was high school, so and I didn't say in like it was the dude I was talking to was white. It wasn't like a black
dude. I was coming,
and I said it in a way of like I was just heated in the moment. Anyways, long story short, people as soon as I started buzzing a little bit, 2020, people posted that. Tried to cancel me, it didn't work, but that's kind of when I realized I was like, oh shit, like I got a fucking platform out here. I gotta chill out. I gotta be smart with what I'm doing and saying and moving, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, what move did you make to help you get paid off social media?
What move did I make to help me get paid?
Yeah, for sure.
Go a little deeper. What do you mean? Like
what did you do? Like, what was you doing to like say, okay, now I'm monetized where I can get paid off it? Like,
so,
what did you do?
Thanks for asking that because I know a lot of people think I just popped up overnight.
Yeah, exactly.
Money. So, when I first started, I was posting artists for free. I was sleeping in my car. I was pulling up the hoods, doing interviews for free. You know
for
what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. That's how it started.
And see, people don't know that about you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's good you speaking on it.
Yeah, I pulled up the East Side, Park Hill, Montbello, wherever, just doing interviews for free, posting artists for free. Like I said, it got to a point where artists were sending me so much music. I'm like, $5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, say that. I charge people like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, $5. And then I kind of just slowly kept increasing it because of demand,
Yeah, fact.
So that's pretty much how it started, bro. It was like, I put in that groundwork, a lot of free groundwork. And at the time, I didn't have no kids or nothing at that time. So I was able to do that.
Yeah.
And then working and going to school at the same time, kind of doing all three and, just built up over time.
How was that for you, though? Like working and going to school, doing all of it at one time. How was that? Because, I mean, like my boy Lou was saying, like, you got the biggest platform out here. There ain't really too many more outlets out here that's even worse. So by everybody demanding this and demanding that and wanting
Right.
that from you. How was it managing just being a regular person? Like we just saying, like you want no cameras at the situation earlier. So
Yeah.
how is that like for you? Like
it was a gift and a curse, you know, because I was so passionate about this MileHighMinute stuff, but I wasn't making no money off it. So I'm like, damn, like I said, I was making sacrifices. Like I dead ass was sleeping in my car for a couple months, like 3-4 months in like 2019-ish, like right before COVID.
Yeah.
Just because I was so passionate about MileHighMinute. I was watching Sean Conn interviews at that time, just like motivated, like
I do that all the time.
yeah, like just sleeping in my car, like hungry, like I just believed in it, you know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, though, I got to make a little money, so I'm working my job. I was working at restaurants, bussing, you know, pushing food out, whatever, you know. And then at the same time, I'm a nerd, you know, so I love school, I love learning, so I'm going to school. So I don't know, bro. Like I mean, to be real, like to be frank, you know, I don't know how I want to say this, but
say it however you want to. It's a free
I
space
just
for you,
seen
bro.
how I grew up. I watched, you know, my dad and shit, and I was just like, you know what? How can I get us out of this situation? You know what I'm saying? Government housing, my mom, 5 people in a little ass apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like
people don't think that you come from that, so that's why I say even if it's like a different environment, where I'm from is like a hood from Mississippi, but people won't look at it like, hey, we were staying in the same house. He come from that, like so. That's why I be thinking people give you a lot of flack on the platform side. They looking at it like, bro, I ain't really like that, or he don't know the struggle. He just take it out. You know what I'm saying? Taking the money. So
that's really what motivated me. Is like I could show video off camera, like the apartment, you know, like I just was a hustler because I was like, man, I need some money. I didn't get no money growing up. How can we get out of this situation? How can I change my family's future? So I was just any which way, like trying to hustle, bro. I wasn't sitting on fucking around. Like I was hustling, you know. I love my dad, you know, but I was gonna be the opposite of that. You feel me?
Real. I think that's how we all think, though. So I want to ask you, like, what message did you take from the Sean Cotton interview? I know they probably blew it up because he was snapping for real. What message did you take, though? Because you were the one interviewing him.
I picked up a lot of game. Biggest thing was just like the truth hurts. You know, I know when you go outside of Colorado, it's a lot harder to push Colorado hip hop and tell people what's going on out here.
Fact.
Out here, everyone knows each other. You know, I pop my shit called this Colorado. When you go out of here, everyone's like,
who is that?
Yeah, what's he talking about? You
know? Like hood.
Right. So it's like the biggest thing I picked up is just getting out of here, bro. Like that's the biggest thing, getting out of here, and then also just learning how to play the internet.
Getting out of here meaning like move, or getting out of here just like travel?
Travel.
Yeah, travel. For sure. I feel like it's an open state right now. Ain't nobody that made it for real, so I feel like this would be a good place to be.
Be the messenger. I feel like he told me, just you got to be the messenger. You got to go out of state and let people know what's going on out here, you know, and you got to make those connections and keep pushing down the door until.
But when you do that, they take it like what they say, like, bro, I ain't mentioning us or this and that. So when you do start doing what the major blogs are telling you to do, it's still something going on in your city. So what you take from that? Why you think it's like that? Do you think people just hate, or do you think it's just they don't understand your job?
So, you're asking me like why was I getting all that backlash from the clip, right?
And then this somebody told you that was over you to do. Like this somebody right now, people are trying to get a say cheese post. They think that's gonna blow them up and make it. This guy's telling you, hey, you're the platform, you need to do this and do that. But you still get flack from your own city. So why you think that it's like that?
It's crabs in a bucket.
Facts.
It's a bunch of, I mean, to keep it all the way at buck, it's a bunch of people in that comment. What are you talking about? Your post?
Any post, like, cause it ain't just before I posted. You normally get this flag. So before we made our post together, people normally just come at you for what you say, like the blogs ain't see.
I think a lot of people just don't understand. And here's the thing: I don't understand what it's like to be an artist either. So I always try to keep that in my mind too. I always try to see it from other people's perspectives as well. But here's the thing. I got this platform, right? And I feel like a lot of the criticism comes from people who don't actually get out of state. And like I said earlier, try to push Denver or Colorado hip hop. It's a lot easier to be in that comment section and be like, oh, he should have said this or that. Why don't you go tap in with Rainwater and tell him about Colorado hip hop?
A lot of people don't got their money like that, so stay like.
But it's like you got to take risks. Like I'm not hella loaded either. Yeah, I got this job, but
I heard him in the interview. He gave you a grace like he trying to get some money.
He tried to charge me.
He said that. He was like, but what I'm trying to get people to see is the people that they're going to that they have to pay for. They're giving you like, hey, we're gonna mess with you. So you have to do certain stuff in the city like to shake them up. I can't just give everybody free stuff and then it's like these guys are giving me the platform to make sure we're getting bigger. But we're not gonna get no bigger if I don't make something happen. That's how I feel.
If I posted everyone for free, the platform would be so watered down for one. Two, I don't got the time for that. I can't afford that. I'm like, I got bills to pay. Like, and not only that, but it's like a lot of the smaller platforms that just be talking crazy, like it'd be rappers behind the platforms, like just not like they really doing that to get themselves a buzz. Like, I never rapped, bro. Like, I'm focused on this blogging shit, bro. Like, this is what I do. I don't rap, you know. Like, I've always been into hip hop, but this is what I do. And no shade, you know, but it's the truth. Like, and it's like a lot of the people criticizing probably live at their mom's house or they ain't got no bills to pay or ain't just started. Like, and I look at the post from the Box State TV, all the people criticizing.
From the Boss State TV, the platform?
That post he made?
Yeah. I think I commented
about money or whatever.
Yeah, I commented that.
All the people that were criticizing were either like they just started rapping or they got no following or, you know.
Or they ain't got no money if they do it. Like
the people that were showing love were people that have a following or they, Uncle Kenny, he's a dope A&R out here. Views of a go-getter. He got more subscribers than me. He got like 40,000. So I take constructive criticism from people that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, when this all happened, you know who I call Trev. Because I'm like, who out here can understand what I'm dealing with to a certain extent? Who deals with this? Trev does. Let me call him. I listen to constructive criticism from him.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't got time to respond to all them comments, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand, bro. They think, like you said, oh, this dude from Arvada, he probably grew up with it made. He this, that, third. He just got handed this platform. Like, they didn't see the grind. They didn't see me sleeping in the car, like overnight, like not making no money. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't see you put the groundwork in, but that's normally what they say. They normally say nobody's there when you're doing the grinding. But when you start shining, everybody, where he come from? He come out the blue. So the next question I want to ask you is, in the Sean Cotton interview, was he capping when he started talking about Colorado? Because I've been out. Listen, I ain't trying to put you on the spot. Like, I've been out here since 2020. Yeah. So I've been able to see. I've been on your platform since 2020. I've been able to see what's going on. Is he capping? Like,
capping as far as what?
When he was saying like, you need to go get a job if you're not traveling, or the Colorado artists are not grinding. They don't have a story. They ain't got nothing really behind what they talking about. Was he capping?
I think he was telling the truth. Like, the truth hurts. Like, if you genuinely serious, like, you need to get out of state. You need to figure out a way to invest in yourself, work that job, pay whatever. You got to figure it out, bro. Now, will I say, did he go a little overboard WWE style? Yeah.
Well, what part though? What part you feel like it? I mean,
like
he a down south guy.
When he was saying like the peon and the bum, and I don't need to come to Denver, I was like, all right,
I'm saying, get these people how you feel that's wrong or too far though? Because I mean, from the outside looking in, we know Sean Cotton got more artists put in the game, just like Rainwater. We know they didn't got artists signed.
Right.
So if they're looking at a platform, like, not saying your platform is BS, if they're looking at a platform, they like, he posts artists, but all the artists he posting, like Rainwater says, bullshit. Like, how can they look at it
He don't
different?
even know. He ain't even really look. He followed the page, but let's keep it real. He ain't really tapped in.
I say that then. Say that.
You know, I'm sure, and you know, we might be working on something behind the scenes, but if he come out here and actually tap in and listen to them artists, bro, like, I know he's gonna find a couple that he's like, all right, they hard. You know what I'm saying?
What you think he gonna find hard about them though? Like what you think they bringing? Like Colorado artists in general. Like what you think they bringing? Lou a Colorado artist too, so I ain't just putting down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like what you think they bringing?
A hunger. They bring that. We have a Colorado sound. It just ain't on yet. So what's going to happen is people are going to talk down now and be like, oh, they sound like them. But as soon as the Colorado sound gets on, they can all of a sudden be like, oh, that's that Colorado sound. That's that Denver, that spring sound. You know what I'm saying?
Who you think bring it like Colorado? Because from my perspective, just outside looking in, not really knowing too much, I do feel like I hear like Flint music, or I hear like the Detroit sound or the Cali way.
Yeah.
I ain't really heard, but I don't really know what Colorado sound like. I don't think nobody do. That's why everybody keeps saying like, what is their Colorado sound is? Well, who really doing it? That's what I want.
Trey Funk the Don.
Yeah, I like Funk.
24 Baby K, 1922 TK.
I gotta check both of them.
Trev Rich, they call him AP. Lil Mac Diddy, Lil Nate. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too, is it's a melting pot. So there's so many different styles and sounds. But if you're talking about who I be listening to and, you know, who I think represent that sound, and they got their own sound, you know what I'm saying? There might be influences, but that's every artist. You know?
Fact.
MileHighMinute's influenced by, say, Cheese or, you know, Vlad or whatever.
Yeah, we got
you know
influenced by all them that you name, and we done looked at your platform.
Right,
I keep it real on the platform. We done looked at your platform, see if we can make our own, but do it our own way.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to copy on niggas swag and just take everything you're doing.
Twist to it.
And if I do that, I'm gonna let you know, hey, I was looking at your page.
Credit,
you know what I'm saying? I gotta give you that. So
Facts.
Do you feel that the artists use you as a promoter, like to say, I'm finna pay for promotion, and then they don't do the groundwork? They just think like, me paying for this promotion is gonna blow me up. Do you think that's making artists lazy nowadays? Just like, okay, I'm gonna pay for promotion, and then I'm gonna just sit at the crib. Hopefully MileHighMinute keep promoting it. Like,
I wouldn't say it make them lazy, but I'll say that the reason we just did a rebrand is to kind of focus more on more serious artists and people. And here's the thing that a lot of some of these platforms be going over their head. They can post that dumbass criticizing shit. Box State TV. I'm just saying. I told them. I said, be fair. I said, if you're gonna be fair, you're gonna post some positive about me now. Still hasn't done it, but let's keep it a buck. You posted that. You know what you could have done? You could have started taking, hey, I'm gonna start selling this page post for $25, $50. Like, if MileHighMinute is too much, I'm gonna come here. You know what I'm saying? But it's going over people's heads, and I'm trying to bring more of a serious meaning to the scene. Like, I'm over trying to be the blog that posts everyone out here, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make MileHighMinute like a platform that labels take serious, that people outside of Colorado, outside of this region take serious, and they come here and they serious, you know what I'm saying? And when people see MileHighMinute charging $1,500 for the starter campaign, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I better, hopefully that motivates, like, I better up my shit. If I'm a blogger, I'm a videographer, or, you know what I'm saying? I need to up my prices. I need to, you know what I'm saying, take this more serious. And hopefully the rappers see it and see it, and they be like, well, now if you getting posted, 9 times out of 10, it is probably more organic, because now he can probably afford it more, because he's making less sales, but more money. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
And I'm gonna be real. Like, I talked to ChatGPT, like, how can I take this platform to the next level to become like a 6-7 figure business? And that's the game I was told. And I knew when I did this rebrand, people would talk crazy and blah, 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 but shit, it's working.
Since you spoke on the Box State, they tagged me in a couple of things trying to get me to speak down on it. Right. And my response is always gonna be real, like positive. I'm like, I don't know what bro like for y'all, cause they hit me up, they like, bro, it's all about money, or he on this. Right. I can't speak on it like I was telling we ain't did business like this, so I can't really just say like, hey, he do this or he do that. So in my head, when they do stuff like that, I'm more like, why you just, I told him in that thing, I was like, bro, we did this. He did the interview with Rainwater. Right. I did the clip and posted it. Right. Instead of getting in the comments, why not go get an artist and mess around, make an interview and talk about it? I'm throwing you an alley hoop by even putting this out there. Like, so everybody, I feel like when we made the post and we were like, it was going up, people coming, I'm like, why y'all just won't get on the platform and talk about us or something? Like, make it where like it can continue is going, and you can have something to say, then she gonna have something. But they making it like, they making it like, okay, I'm a bash Mile High because he's the biggest platform.
Right.
We don't care what how y'all start talking about because they knew.
Right.
Mile High, we want your platform. So that's how people make it. And I'm like, that ain't the way.
That ain't the way, right.
I'm throwing you an alley so you can get another artist. Be like, me and Lou did an interview. And when you did the top 30, I'm like, Lou, what you think about the top 30? Like,
I seen that. Yeah,
that's the stuff I told you he was supposed to. That's the stuff that you're supposed to be doing, in my opinion. So I want to ask you this because I seen this going around now. I just seen this a question.
You good.
Do you feel like you're timid? Like, do you feel like certain stuff you just like, I ain't going to talk about that or I ain't going to.
Yeah. So are you asking that because of the way I was talking with Rainwater and
I'm gonna keep real. I'm like a fan of the platform, so I watch the interviews and I'm like, okay, if they say certain stuff, he won't press them about it, like, or he won't get on them about it, like.
So here's the thing, I'm a platform, I'm a blogger, right? So I'm one deep by myself in Dallas, Texas, at his spot, and I'm supposed to. That's not my job to press him. That's not my job to if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. I ain't gonna get hurt about it. I'll say this: could I have stepped harder for Colorado hip? Sure, and here's the thing: is I learned. So maybe next time I get that opportunity, maybe I'll step a little harder for Colorado hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I hear that from people, and that goes to when I'm willing to hear. You know what I'm saying? Other people's perspectives. But at the same time, again, I'm gonna just go back to. Are any of them people criticizing going and tapping in with any of these big A&Rs and labels? And it's not easy to we're not that popping outside of Colorado. Let's just keep it a buck. Like so it's not easy to just
pop your shit on somebody like that.
And here's the other thing. Everyone's getting on, why didn't he mention the man asked me who has been signed out of Colorado. He didn't ask me who's the hottest right now, who's hot, he didn't ask about my list. He said, who's been signed? I answered his question. Tag team's been signed. Yeah. Trev Rich was signed to Cash Money. Who else has been signed from Colorado?
That's I'm glad.
Like real sign. Not no distribution. We were
going to talk about that later on, but glad you brought it up now. So that is something I want to say because people ain't understand. He was like, who y'all had signed from Colorado? Right. He didn't say like, do you think this or do you think? He asked, like, who's been signed from Colorado? You like, man, we had whoop that this and whoop this and that. They like, well, in my head, everybody like, why did you name them? Right. That's really a big question.
Right. Well, in my head, I'm like, who can I name that gives me the best chance of him knowing? Because let's be real, who is he gonna know? He ain't gonna know no one. So I'm sitting there like, I bet he heard that whoop. There it is.
Cause so maybe Trail, he didn't even know Trail. Exactly, he didn't know AP or nothing.
The only thing he knew was that whoop, there it is. And I knew he would know that. So that's why I'm like, maybe that could hopefully spark and make him respect us a little bit. Because otherwise, who else am I going to name that he's going to know? Like, know him, bro.
Be real. I didn't even know they was from here. I know that song. I'm from Mississippi. I didn't know they were from Denver. I never knew that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but if he asked it, like, who's the hottest right now? I would have went on.
He didn't care about that. He just really was like, who been signed? That's what he was basically on there. When you responded, people took it wrong because they wasn't listening to what Brett said. They were just more on some, he ain't say B or he ain't say whole time. This is why I say, if you mess around and would have said, hey, bro, I picked dude, he'd be like, who is that? Then it would have made bro look bad because like, who is you? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like they didn't understand what you were doing.
Right. And they didn't watch the full interview. They didn't go see when I posted, hey, I told them you could be one of the first managers to sign artists out here. Where's the same thing gonna happen?
See, I watched the whole thing. I was on the phone with Lou. I'm like, hey, I'm finna watch the whole interview. I said, I ain't gonna lie. I'm putting it out there. I say, right now, he only spoke 2 minutes about Colorado, and he didn't even bring it up. Rainwater sparked the conversation. Right. He was really saying somebody like, where's the rappers in Colorado? Because y'all wasn't, you were just, in my head, you were gonna do your regular interview because the Sean Cotton interview gave you so much flack. You like, man, I might well just start interviewing about what I want to talk about. Yeah. So when I seen him do that, I was like, I'm gonna take this 2-minute clip. I already knew.
No, you're good.
I swear I knew. I bullshit, I already knew. I say, I'm gonna take this 2-minute clip and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna see if bro mess with him or something like that. And you did. So I respect it.
I appreciate it because I already know it's gonna. And that's real. This shit is entertainment, bro.
Facts.
Like
they missing it.
Yeah, that's going way over people's heads. And I guess it's kind of supposed to because...
Nah, it don't, though. Because it's like, they taking it like, this entertainment to y'all, but this is my life. But
Right.
at the same time, this is the entertainment business.
Right,
See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you're gonna be doing music, why you gonna get mad if somebody? I think it's an alley hoop. Anytime they shit on you or they don't, it's an alley.
It's your time.
Hey, bro. He said we ain't got no, because he did say nobody has entertainment. They ain't got no
So
stories
who's
out
gonna show
here.
Rainwater now?
That's what I'm saying. Like
that was a
and
like you
in
said,
the comments,
alley-oop.
in the comments, they were saying like they were trying to shit on Rainwater, and I had to let them know he just got somebody the biggest deal in Dallas, fam.
Right.
Like he done $1.3 million.
Multi-million.
See what I'm saying? So and he got somebody signed before that and before that. So they were like, he just mowed 3. I'm
like, nah, it's deeper than that.
Man, I watched this, so I really know and stuff like that. I want to ask you this though.
Go ahead.
Do you ever post local upcoming artists for free, like, cause I like them?
Every day.
See what I'm saying? I ain't know that.
I can go down my page right now. Like, I'll tell you which
Put
artist.
it to the camera so they see you. Don't care.
This one for free. Lil Mac Diddy, Tribe, and YNJ, because that's a dope move. Dope mission.
Fact.
Didn't pay. Jacob Campbell didn't pay. No,
He's showing y'all the one that like this here.
They didn't pay for me to accept that. Didn't pay FMF Goon. Like, not, bro, most of it, there's a couple, okay, he paid.
You probably get paid for your crowd. You ain't.
It's you know, you got to balance it out.
See, I was just asking that because it's like, I was seeing in the comments.
Every post paid, like, bro, you don't even.
I seen in the comments, they were saying like, bro, he always just taking out money. He don't woo. So I was like, I'm going to ask, bro, if it don't make money, it don't make sense to you or what? Right. Like, what do you think? Like, you mess with these artists?
The thing is, if I just post paid artists all day, then the platform wouldn't be buzzing. It'd be like, all right, they're out there. You see them doing little scamming blog that no one cares about. That just every single post is a paid post.
Yes,
that don't work.
That don't work.
Yeah, no. So what I do, my sauce is okay. You know, okay, he paid, cool, boom, keep the bills on. Okay, this was dope. Let's shine a light on this. Okay, here's some big news. Okay. There's some sports. You got to balance it out. Keep people entertained. If you just posting music all day, it gets watered down. People get bored. The followers come from, you know, the news and other random stuff, the interview clips, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, but it's like, yeah, it's a balance, bro. Like, and here's the thing too, is like when you rebrand, now that SoundCloud rapper, he can't afford to pay $200 for a page post, you know, and now it's going to be, if they do pay, it's probably going to be, you know, maybe they're not whole crazy buzzing, but at least it sound good. Yeah. They got potential, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I did that rebrand, because I felt like it was getting watered down a little bit. Yeah. I'm like, all right, like there's too much BS. So now we got to.
Do you ever have artists like hit you up, like, I'm going to say street type artists, they ever hit you up on some, and you post my art, but you ain't posting me, or they're trying to make you like pick a side? I'm on asking it because I've been through this, and people hit me up like, dang, bro, you posting bro now, and you don't post me. I'm like, you ain't just hard as bro though. Like,
yeah, I've dealt with that a little bit, but and that's kind of why, like, I still post the gangster rap, and you know what I'm saying, but I've kind of shifted away. Like, if it's over drill, that's what the post I made with Sean yesterday. If it's like over drill and you name dropping ops, and you know what I'm saying, then I kind of try to stay away from it. When I first started, I didn't care as much because I didn't understand. I was younger. I was listening to that a lot more, and that's when I would kind of deal with more of that, like, oh, don't post them or this, that. But I've always done my best to stay neutral as much as I can, but it's hard, like
very hard.
It's hard, you know. But I think at this point, I've built a reputation enough to where people understand, like, yeah, bro, he's a blogger, like, this is his job. But I've dealt with that for sure, though. You got to be careful, you know what I'm saying, like, stay out the way. And that's why I've kind of shifted my focus more on real hip hop, and like, I'll do the gangster rap, but like, if it's got hella guns in it or something,
what you think about drill music?
I could listen, like I said on that interview with Sean, like, I could listen to it in the gym. I love it in the gym because that should get me going. But I don't know, man. I can't listen to it. I got a son. I can't listen to my son in the car, you know. And it's just, it'd be over. I just can't do it too much anymore, man. I'm getting older, you know. I'm 28, so, and I also understand my platform now, and I understand like my voice. So it's like, I feel some sort of guilt if I'm just like posting way too much drill. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I got into that because that's where I'm from, Mississippi. Like most of the rap coming out, they gonna be talking about killing and drilling and name dropping. So I did notice like as you post this side and you don't post this side, they gonna start this side gonna start looking at like, oh, we catch you, nigga, you with them. So it like I had to balance it out and let them know like, hey, nah, it ain't that.
You just gotta let people know.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't on with y'all on, but at the same time, he rapping this, you rapping this. I can't pick a side, so I'm gonna just post both of y'all. Y'all get mad, y'all better go up together, hope somebody gets some money. So that's what I think. Y'all better do something to get some money together or accept whatever.
It's a tough situation.
It's hard, especially like. See, cause I still deal with my time. I'm not just. That's what I want people to know too. I'm not just dealing with Colorado.
Yeah. That's why I want to do this interview too.
Exactly. So I got people that back home that's gonna be checking this out. When I go back home, they doing this. You can come. You just let me know. You can come. Go and listen something. Just let me know something. We can get MileHighMinute down there and get what? You will be safe. I promise to God. We'll treat you like Vlad TV. No cap. We'll treat you like Vlad. No cap.
I'm trying to go. That's shout out Mississippi, man. What Jackson? I just interviewed the artist. Rio, yeah, he be coming from Memphis and stuff like that. Yeah, but I think he be in Mississippi somewhere in certain parts of Mississippi too, for sure. Yeah. I want to ask you, like, have you ever thought about like managing and getting behind the artists that been on your platform? You have done it? Can you speak on it? So I was managing an artist, and I don't know, he just kind of stopped posting and then scammed me out of some money, so it kind of turned me off from that, to be honest.
An artist scammed you out of some money that you're trying to help.
Yeah.
And you know that they bite the hand. I deal with that. I done push multiple artists and they get to the point where, like you said in the interview, you wanted more than them. Yeah. When I ain't gonna lie, when Sean Cotton said that, he made me drop an artist I had on my label. When he was like, if you wanted more than them, fucking drop them. Once he said that, bro, I went to my message and said, hey, look, I gotta let you go, bro. Like you I'm doing too much. Yeah, I'm putting my neck on the line trying to get more platforms to help this and that, and y'all just not even posting a 20-second clip every day, like or going live. Like, come on, it's simple like that. That's how I be feeling like.
So yeah, I've tried it. I kind of do it to a certain extent. Like Trey Funk, I'm hella pushing him, I ain't gonna lie, but we ain't got no paperwork or nothing. You know, it's more just like.
I seen it with the Blockerado. He with bro with the Blockerado. Yeah.
But here's the thing: is he throw me bread too sometimes. You know, what I'm saying?
Really?
Like off just like I ain't even asked for it. He just doing it. You know,
he's serious, bro. He's serious by the crowd. They'll get seen like he's very serious, and that's why I promote him here now. I ran into him at who?
Ray Reed. I'm not like official managers, but like those are two artists I say when I push them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
What you see in them artists that made you just like, I push them. Like.
Well, Trey Funk, he's just both of them authentic, really.
Trey Funk, definitely authentic.
They just themselves. That's the first thing. If you sound like you trying to sound like someone, it's just not gonna work. Trey Funk got his own little unique sound. Just the way he be talking, it's entertaining. And then it's funny too. Like he be
hey, what's the name mean? Threezy. What that mean?
I don't know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on camera.
All right.
I'm on camera. I don't know what that means, but I do support the guy. Like I be saying it to Threezy. Like
I could I'll tell you off camera about that.
Yeah, but
it's something, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. But but Ray Reed, he just sound good. He's authentic. He goes out of state. You know what I'm saying? Taps in. Like he believes in himself. Like artists like that who are just serious. They believe in themselves. They got their own unique sound style. That's what, and they show, and here's, keep it a buck. Like, instead of like getting all mad, they tapped in and they networked and they built a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know why people, Ray told me, he's like, I don't know why people be going against the grain with you so much. You're like, that ain't going to get you nowhere.
Nowhere, especially you the only blogger, fool. Like.
It's like, I told Sean when I seen him, because he told me, he said, we're going to sign a Denver artist. He said that one day. I posted
Sean
it.
God?
Yeah, this was years ago when I first interviewed him. See, that was my second time interviewing him.
I thought that was like, I remember you on the interview, you were like, I came out here and then he was like, I ain't get to see you. So I ain't know you interviewed him. I ain't know y'all did the interview.
And so we did one when he came to Denver one time. And he said he was going to pick up a Denver artist. He never did. But here's the thing. I could have got on the internet and be like, oh, you said this. Oh, you got all mad.
You do that.
Why would I do that? Why would I burn that bridge?
After that burning the bridge, you going to need.
Right.
And people do that. People quick to just say, I don't need this guy. And then next month, you like, well.
My bad. And now, so it's like, but I've always respected Sean because I had to blow him up to do that, interview. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I had to keep blowing up the people around him.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Because he's a busy dude. He's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't burn bridges like that. Even the people that get mad at me, like today, my homie, he be helping with the promos. He sent me that someone apologized or something. I think from the Boston State TV post. And I told him, I was like, hey, bro. Because he left him on scene, I was like, nah, tell him it's all good. Because here's the thing, is he probably gonna come back around and want to book something or, So I'm an easygoing dude, bro. Like, unless you really, really like get personal and like say some crazy off the wall shit, I usually just, it's a misunderstanding.
Bring me to my next question then. Do this blogging stuff ever frustrate you to the point where you like, man, I ain't want to be no blogger no more?
All the time. You know what I mean? Like, and here's the thing is, right, so people want to say, I'm all about the money, right? What they don't realize is, like, I closed this, we linked before, well, I think I was doing MileHighMinute, but I wasn't that serious yet. We're talking about real estate and wholesaling. I made like 20K off of one real estate deal one time before I even got popping with this MileHighMinute, and I chose MileHighMinute over the real estate. I got a degree. I could go get a job right now with this degree and get a probably good paying job, but I'm so passionate about this shit that like I would rather just keep doing this because I believe in the long run. I believe this will be a 6-7 figure business at some point.
It will.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like people think, oh, it's money. It's like, man, if I was about the money, I'd just go do some real estate.
Facts.
I would just go, you know what I'm saying? So my bad. I kind of got off track. What was the question?
I was just basically asking, like, do you ever just get tired of it? You get tired of it and you be like, forget it.
So there, and then it get really hard when in the comments. Just, man, I've gotten threats.
You know what I noticed about the comments just recently though? I've been telling people in the comments like, hey, bro, stop responding. You got Luke, bro. You got Luke. I'm a guy that I ain't got no chill. I'm going back and forth. I don't care who you gangster, vital, Lord, BD. I don't care nothing about that. We're going to go back. But I've learned that it's like, it was a page in the blog thing. It was coming back to you. It kept on adding you, and they were just adding. I went to their page. I'm like, man, I got 60-something followers.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, listen, bro, like, you just want my attention for me to keep responding.
Exactly.
And then when I don't respond, you steady. So it make you like, man, I'm going to get on this nigga.
Right.
But I had to learn, like, bro, once you in the position you in, bro, they looking at you like, how can I get his attention?
Right.
Because notice, if you ever notice with the major rappers, you can't get their attention unless you say something negative. As soon as you get under there, like, nigga, F your dead homie, they get your nigga, I'm here. You see what I'm saying? Now they at your top, but you like, once they do that, you really like, hey, bro, I really just wanted to get a feature.
Right, they really a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan, but I didn't know how you were going to, you know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, like, I feel like sometimes you just need to say, forget that. Don't respond. Because that's the hardest part of being a blogger. If you just post something, get off the internet, don't know what they saying, you don't give a damn. Like, for real. When you get to seeing them them little things look like they adding you, like, who the fuck adding? Then when you see it and they say something, you like,
why would I respond? Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I don't even say why. I be like, man, what you on, boy?
Right.
DM me real quick. You where yet? But
I'm
gonna ask this, like, do you feel like you helped the music scene in Colorado or stir it up more than anything?
Do I help or stir it up? Is that what you saying?
I'm basically saying, do you feel like you help more than you stir stuff up? Basically.
Hell yeah. Here's the thing. When I do stir it up, it's musically.
Facts.
I know what boundaries not. I'm not gonna post this dude dissing his dead homie. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll do that. Y'all come to.
I know how to stir it up. Am I gonna post Rainwater talking crazy about rappers? It's rap. Yes, I'm gonna do that because it's gonna motivate y'all to go harder musically.
It did great. You know, bro. Do you notice how many people came and started coming once we posted that? Like, it was crazy to me. I'm like,
like if it's musically, yes, I'm gonna stir it up. Like, I'm gonna drop a list and hopefully it'll get people talking about the hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? So I know, you know what I'm saying, what boundaries not to go past. Okay, like for example, a blog tried to invite me to collab on some, some street stuff today.
Me too, bro. If
You
I
probably
want to
seen
say,
that, yeah.
they act the same, probably same blog.
Probably the same thing, yeah. I'm in interview. I'm like, yeah, I ain't accepting
It's
that one.
over,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah. I was like, it's public knowledge, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that.
so they be having beefs and hoods and all that type of stuff out here for real?
Yeah, man. I don't really know, but yeah, I mean, you see it.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never know it was hoods and stuff. All I know is people be claiming like the Crips and the Bloods, and that's weird to me out here because we GD Vilo, where I'm from, Mississippi.
They have those too, shit.
So
but
I ain't really know
Crips and Bloods.
I didn't really know it was like that out here, so it just
you gotta, well, that's the thing, is that's why I watch what I say to do, because you know what I'm saying. You gotta be careful.
I think you right on that, but I just whatever come out of my mouth, I'm willing to go to jail, die, kill, whatever about this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. Like that just me.
To a certain extent, I feel you.
Yeah, they're real.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, cause they did DM me hella times after you said this under the comments. Now I ain't gonna lie. When we posted the rainwater clip,
Yeah.
it did say something like you were like they need to stay out the snowflake or whatever. You come in and snowflake. You ain't say.
That shit was
So what was that? Do you know some artists on the snowflake or
bro,
you
I was
just
just
saying?
being funny, bro. Like,
Cause they blew me up out there. They were like, bro, what do you mean? Like you shitting on us? You talking about we on snow? I'm like, I had to ask Lou, like, we on snow out here? Like
so Rain. So that's the thing, it's entertainment. So Rain in the interview, he talking about they high, right? And we're known for the weed.
I heard him say off the coat. I heard him say off the top.
We know for the weed. So then he go in it and he said that, or that powder, or whatever he said. I said, bro,
that too. You said that too. You were like, yeah, that too.
I did that because I knew he was being funny. He wasn't serious. And that's the thing, is people take shit so serious, bro. He was clearly being funny, bro. And people, so I thought it was funny when he said that, and you gotta think where is city of the snow. The snow's out here.
They ain't take it like that. They took it like you was really bashing them. Like they like, damn, you could at least say we don't do that.
That you need to stay off the snow.
I did. That's what I was saying. Like whoever took it like that.
You so probably need to stay off that snow. Yeah.
You couple artists that was in my DM about it. I'm finna check y'all out from now on. So y'all mad about the snow. Yeah. Hey, let me ask you. Do you feel like Colorado artists as a whole, not just Denver or Aurora, all as a whole, do you feel like they can go outside of Colorado and get traction?
Yeah.
Where?
How do people even think MileHighMinute got a name, man?
But you a blogger though, so it's different with rap.
But people didn't even care about MileHighMinute until I started going out of state. Really, that's when even the people out here were like, all right, he's serious, But yeah, I mean, shit, go to LA, Dallas, whatever city, and just, like Sean said in the interview, make a logo, go chill out the studio, take pictures.
Said if you ain't got a logo, you need to hang it up.
Go to the studio. It's the internet.
Yeah, fact.
When I went to LA, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of Adam 22. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. But I go out there and for bro from Chicago, he did an interview with No Jumper. He invited us, me and Ray. I said, bro, we already here. We might as well just take a picture of the dude, run it up, make him. We didn't say nothing about no interview, but shit, I
seen that on the site too when you had said you and Ray, y'all had went out there and stuff.
I don't got no relationship with Adam 22.
I ain't. When you did that, I can speak on that whole. I ain't understand it. I kind of was like, you could have left it out. You could have made bro look kind of way like on some. We thinking you going out there for this purpose the whole time. Y'all didn't even know. So I kind of feel like, in my opinion, you could have kind of left that.
Don't get me wrong. Did we want to get on and do it? Yeah, but like
he don't know y'all like this, so,
right? So we got to build that relationship.
Fact.
The thing is, you got to get in where you fit in and make the most out of it. When I went backstage with Bone Thugs, I'm sitting there and I'm like, everyone's all scared to walk up to him and talk to him. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go tap in with Lazy. This is my page. This is our blog. This
See, you ain't playing.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. I asked him right there. Can we do a quick interview? He said, nah. I said, okay. He said, after show. I said, okay. I'm gonna wait. I waited, I don't know how many hours. Okay, after that, you say you do it. You know what I'm saying? Can we do that real quick? So you got to just be persistent. And that's the thing, is people be too cool.
Yeah,
facts. Be too cool, like to their own, like to their own, for their own good. To where it's like, I understand being cool, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, sometimes when you're too cool for your own good, like you be burning bridges or you just be missing out on opportunities, or you know what I'm saying?
Do you think they too cool or is the ego?
It's the ego that goes along with it. Yeah.
In the way it do. Cause I mean, some person might be just a cool guy, fly guy, and he ain't got no ego. He don't even know his worth. But when you got the ego and but like you got your energy giving off. When you got ego involved, and it's like, okay, I feel like I'm supposed to be the biggest guy. He supposed to come talk to me, or I feel like you supposed to. Do you think that's a lot of that going on out here? Like,
I think in general, in the hip hop in general.
But here though, it's different. If it's like, it's different with anywhere else because they got people that made it.
Right.
So if you ain't got nobody got signed, and it's like,
I think that could be part of it. I mean, yeah, like there's been times where I'm like, bro, like, why you being too cool for your own good, man? Like, come on, man. Like, ain't that serious?
Why you think nobody done kicked the door in for Colorado artist-wise?
Just a lack of infrastructure. We ain't got no labels. People ain't took us serious yet. People don't go out of state. Like, when they do, like I said in them comments, like people make moves, but they don't be hungry enough to really go tap in with the people that matter. And they don't be, people be scared to take risks. Before I went to Dallas, I had none of that lined up. I mean, Sean, I kind of did, but he wasn't responding. You know, there was a chance I wasn't going to get nothing, but I'm hungry. I'm saying I'm bugging people. I'm saying,
see how I will with your ass. You see how I will. Like, where you at, man? What's up? We gonna do it? Like, what we on?
I'm DMing 100 people. Like, just like, let's, you know, whoever's trying to lock in 10 out of the 100, cool, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? People be too cool though for their own good. They go out of state, they just want to fuck around, go on the beach, have fun. That's cool. But if you're serious about your craft and you trying to take this to that next level, you're gonna tap in and network and get in where you can fit in. And if they trying to charge, you can't afford it. On to the next.
On to the next. Somebody gonna take the money. You see, like Finesse coming out saying how he going through it. He gonna take some money if you going through it. You feel me? So like, so
ask him in person. I bet
it's gonna be different. If you catch him at a man, pay to go to their show. You know he got a show. You see it on the thing. Go to his show and try to catch him. Hey, bro, I got you. I know you charge 10, but I got 5.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't going no man. You gonna take that 5. You gonna take that 5, walk over $5. Gonna take
and it's how you provide. You got to make sure you provide value in some way. Before I got a following, I would just try to figure out ways. Oh, I'm in this new market. I know you need some fans out here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And artists can use that to their benefit too. I'm a Denver artist, and shit, I know you need some fans out here. You know what I'm saying? Like.
See, and that's a good thing about like with my platform too, because it's like you said, you trying to tap out Mississippi and stuff. I ain't just basing it off of if you got something to offer somebody, they'll be like, oh yeah, we can. I can get somebody lit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask, like when Sean Cotton he was on there, he say if you got to drag the artists up out the bed, you got to make them do this, you got to make them do that, drop them. How you feel about that? Do you feel that's mostly going on nowadays with the artists, or do you, like you said, I wanted it more than them, so. You feel like that's mostly going on nowadays?
I think each artist is different. I'm not going to say that about someone like AP. That fool's in the studio every day for hours and hours. You know, he's an artist. He don't need me to drag him out the bed. You know, he's working. You know what I'm saying? Ray Reed, he's working. He don't need me to, you know, there's certain artists, Trey Fong, he's working.
Facts.
There's certain people that I'm like, you know, but then there's some others that I'm like, man, if you just, like, you got the sound and the style, but if you just put that work in, man, you would be so much further, bro. Yeah, and then a couple everyone knows, 100 Pack Savvy, Lil Mac Diddy, man, they got the most talent in the world. But it's like, man, if y'all just focus on the music and put in their face, got out of state more, and they have, you know, I'm not gonna say they don't at all, but like if they did, bro, shit, man, they'd be completely all the way out of here.
I seen you, didn't you interview Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
How you felt about that? Like, what game you took from that? Because that's like a big person for me.
What game I took? What I loved about that is a lot of times when I interview a big artist like that, they be kind of trying to Lil Bro me.
Yeah.
This is a white dude trying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he didn't do that. He looked at my shoes. I was wearing some beat up 3s at the time, and he looked at my shoes, and I could tell he looked at me. He's like, "Nah, there's something about this dude. He got some heart." Yeah,
he want it.
He seen the stars were off the 3s, and he walked up these rocks to come interview me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I picked up from him. Is like, he didn't judge me by the color of my skin. He judged by my heart, and I appreciated that. You
Shout
know?
out Gates.
Yeah, that was real. And I became a huge fan of him, especially after that. I was like, damn, like he could have held a little bro me, but he didn't.
I watched the interview. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, but that's Gates normally. He normally genuine like that. Yeah. People look at him like he crazy or something. He normally genuine like that.
Yeah.
How did you meet Trey Funk?
How did I meet Trey Funk? It was crazy. I interviewed 10 to 10 Birds back in like 2019.
That dude, he got locked up on.
Yeah.
Free dude. You good? Come on out there. We thinking.
Let him go by. I interviewed 10 to 10 Birds live on the east side. So first, this is before I knew he was doing. He was doing like a 100K challenge. He posted like $100,000 or something. I'm like, all right, he pumping his big one. And I had just did an interview in Park Hill. So going back to, I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It should probably be fair to go to the east side. You know what I'm saying? So I pull up there. He popping his big one. Trey Funk, if you watch that, go back to the interview live from East Denver with 10 to 10 Birds. Trey Funk's in the background rolling dice. He had the like braids with the Lil Yachty with he had the
he probably was just getting out of jail.
Yeah, no, yeah. He was like, he wasn't even really rapping, I don't think. But I met him there. You know, we didn't really talk too much or nothing crazy, but that's the first time I like.
Would you say he one of the ones that really authentic with the street, like the music stuff? Like when you meet Trey Funk, he come off like, oh yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, and you know
we ain't trying to incriminate him, but this stuff he put out, so I can speak on it. He put out that he threes in all this. Yeah. I can only speak on what he put out.
I mean, I say like this. I don't know what he's got going, what he's doing, but it seemed pretty authentic. You can kind of get that energy.
I got it. I got that.
Kind of get that energy.
That's why I post them. If you go to my page, you're going to see 3-4 artists. I ain't finna post a lot of artists because I don't be on all this. So when I do post, I'm like, he
just sound good. He got his own style. You could just kind of get the energy like he is what he's saying.
That real.
You know?
Let me ask you about this now. So we got, is Trev Rich, AP, the 30 Ave dude, and Trey Funk, is them the only artists you really like support or something like that? Cause when I say support, I'm saying when they name or you go to an interview, them be the names beside the Mexican guy that you named. Yeah, them be the most of the 4 names that you're gonna name. Why is it? Like, cause you feel like they own their stuff or what it is?
I mean, Trev Rich, he's on Madden. He when the Nuggets were in the finals, they used his music. He was signed to Cash Money. He's doing feature with Sauce Walker.
He's on 2K too.
2K.
Yeah.
He was Grammy nominated. AP when DW Flame come. Okay, AP. I do some AP. Like it's like they just keep working. So I get where people's frustrated. It's like, man, talk about younger artists, but it's like, bro, outwork them.
Yeah.
Make so much noise to where I got to talk about you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's.
Like you say, they be working with folks. What you think the connection be lacking with that? Because I done seen a couple artists come out here that's bigger and work with like Colorado artists, but they not gonna collab post with them. They not finna follow them for real. When they come out here, they not like, hey bro, where you at? What you think that is? Do you think it's the lack of something in the artist, or it just got something to do with them? Like, I just ain't on there. I'm bigger than you, so I ain't messing with you.
I think the artists out here just need to go harder. They need to get and go out of state. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that.
That's all it comes down to. Shit, it was the same way with me until it still is to a certain extent with involved. But I just be moving and grooving where I fit in. You know what I'm saying?
You asked about bro earlier. Well, you spoke on him. You ain't asked about him. What you think about the 100-pack Savvy guy? When I first came out here in 2020, he had a wave a month. Boy, listen, I couldn't go nowhere without seeing people posting me. He had the ass on his T-shirts on, whatever that is.
Clubs,
yeah, he did it. Yeah. So what you think about bro now? He really right now he ain't that like that. What you think?
I think he probably just ain't too serious about it, and it's no disrespect, you know.
Nah,
he knows himself. He knows himself. He knows.
He shouldn't take it no type of way. We're speaking on him. That means you have done something. So therefore, to come up in somebody's interview that you ain't relevant right now, that you done something. So and he made the Mile High 30.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because when you think about it, he's one of them. But he kind of just stopped posting music. Kind of stopped posting. I don't know, but hey, more power to him if he's not trying to
pop back out, bro. We ain't bashing you. Pop back out. We want to see you pop it.
exactly. I want to see. That's why I brought him
You
up.
one of the faces now, and for the younger generation. So you could have opened the door for the younger generation. Cause he 20-something.
Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
So I think he had hella potential. You know, it's one of them dudes. If he would have just got out of Colorado on a more consistent basis, he has before, but just and just kept pushing. You know, maybe he could have been the one. But at the same time, this shit is hard. I don't blame him. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta do like what you said. Like you say, you normally want to quit the blog shit when they get to come in. So artists, you gotta be the same way. I want to give up, but I gotta do this.
Right. You gotta be on some, especially if you get a buzz like Savvy had. I think
he was bumping shows.
He really could have.
Like
He.
When you did the Mile High Top 30 list, do you feel like you like left other parts of Colorado out and focused on Denver more, or do you feel like the numbers just was adding up for Denver?
The numbers was adding up for Denver. I put some Springs on there.
I seen you had your paper and stuff.
Lil Travieso, he was number 6 from the Springs. Top Flight Empire, Springs. Black Pegasus, Springs. Let me look at it real quick. I did my research too. I spent
only reason I'm asking that is because when we posted it with me and Lou interview and stuff like that, it was the Colorado Springs supporters, the fans, the artists. They felt like they were like, "Dang, you left J-Dub the rule off, or you left Lit Mac Diddy off?"
This is an all-time list, though. You know, if it was more current, maybe they would. If it was just Springs, yeah. See who else did I have from the Springs?
Yeah, they feel like they had some artists down there. Troy Good, Hollow McFly. One Lou, that's how they feel. That's what they when we posted it. That's what they said.
I mean, they got a who should I replace with a Springs artist on the list?
Since I've been here, let me say this. I ain't too deep in on. Let me say this. I'm gonna be real, and I ain't got no relation with the nigga I'm finna say. I have seen J-Dub like every show, the concert
dope. Yeah, he's dope.
I done seen him like, dude, I ain't really the APs. I ain't seen them. Like, I heard they could rap good. Like
I like his song "What You Doing." That's one.
I didn't see, but I've never seen like I just say we gonna name an AP. I don't know you like that. Triv, I don't know y'all like that. What I'm saying is, if we gonna name them, what they done to put them on the levels of that. Okay, we got Trill Rich, he did get signed to Cash Money. Okay, what AP did for him to be like that? He got good music. What else? Is he on all the shows, or when the big artists come out here, they like, hey, AP?
Yeah, no, I mean, he be doing features. He's got a video with 1 million views. He got over 100K monthly listeners.
Is it real?
Yeah, that's AP. He's respected in every hood out here.
They're
He's
real.
one of the only ones that could go to any hood out here and be cool because he's respectable.
They're real.
I mean, I did a whole video breaking a lot of it down. So, and I spent 4 months of research, thousands of hours, bro. Like a lot of time, hundreds of hours. I'll say, let me chill out. But I spent a lot of time on that and did a lot of research. Now I'm gonna say this though. At the same time, every list is subjective. Yeah. Was it 100% accurate? That's impossible. Like
this can't be.
It's never going to be 100% accurate. But
you did the best you did.
I did the best I could. I put a lot of time and effort into it. And
so, what do you think? Like we got the J Dubs, we got Lit Mac Diddy, Troy Good, Hollow McFly, One Loop. What can they do to be on these type of lists? What can they do coming from the spring? Cause like you named the guy from what's the name from the spring? The little guy that you named, I think he passed away though. You see what I'm saying?
Travis,
I think he out of here, long living, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I think he gone though, so it can't be that. He gotta give it to somebody that's still here though. You know what I mean? Can't take away your credit on what you did.
Yeah. Are you asking who's the hottest right now from the Springs, or what do you mean? Like
basically, like how can the people from the Springs get an opportunity to be on these lists? Like, what do they have to do? Because they feel like they doing what they supposed to do. They, like I said, since I've been here, J-Dub been everything on the spring. He been on all the shows. Yeah. I done seen him link with a couple of famous.
I wrote his name down when I was making the list. Like, but
we ain't know that J-Dub shout you out.
I show it. You know what
I'm saying? We got you on there.
But man, what can the Springs do?
Yeah, what can they do?
I think the same thing Denver artists could do. Get out of Colorado.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To be honest, that's how I mean, look at Lil Travieso. Like, he went to Cali. He got hella artist fans out there. Let's see, Black Pegasus. He got a big ass YouTube channel. And he's, national.
I checked him out. I ain't know who that was when you said that first, but when you put it on there, I went and checked him out.
Top Flight Empire. They, the app, the concert app, just
What
gotta
you
get
think about
creative.
that? I'm glad you said that because that's a question. What you think about the concert? Do you
I
think
haven't
it helped, or do you
I think it helped. I haven't tapped too much into it, so I can't say too
do you
much.
think
But
they biased?
they
Like for
biased.
like artists getting like this how I feel, and I'm just outside looking
You
in.
good.
I feel like I hit him up trying to get like another artist that's coming up or a new up and coming artist like a tour. He like J Dub just sold the most tickets. In my head, I'm like, if it ain't just did to the point where somebody keep the door in off of what y'all doing, try to get somebody else a shot that he is doing. That's in my opinion. What you think about that? You think I'm wrong for feeling like that?
I mean, everyone's a little biased if we're just being straight up to a certain extent, but I mean, shit, man, just provide value in whatever situation you're in. Like, make it make sense. And if they don't, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do.
That's real.
Like, I hit plenty of people when I went to Texas, and a lot of people either didn't respond or they weren't ready. So, on to the next. Rainwater tried to wax me when I first hit him up.
He said it in an interview.
He said it. And I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm going to just go tap in with whoever I can tap in with. And by the end of this trip, he's seeing, he getting some motion. He got to let me.
Then I was say that too, because he did say, I can't. Right. Most rappers, he was like, rappers and say, I ain't doing it for free.
Right.
He was like, bro, I couldn't turn down being in front of 53,000 followers. So, in my opinion, why you think rappers would do that more than anything? They do it more than anybody.
Ego. And here's the thing. I could have been, when he called me to do the interview, I could be like, but you try to wax me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been like trying to be too cool, but I said, nah. Why would I do that? Why would I not interview one of the biggest A&Rs in the game?
One of the biggest. Well,
you can't take it personal. You just can't take it personal, I guess. That's kind of what it is.
Do you feel like artists nowadays are buying followers, views?
Hell yeah.
I'm saying, do you think they help or it's making them lazy? You thinking it's helping them or
it does not help at all?
It don't help at all.
That shit is so obvious when it happens.
All right, so do you consider? I ain't never tried this, but it's like some on Instagram where they say you can boost the post. You don't feel like that's the same thing?
That ain't bad.
I feel like that's the same thing though.
To a certain extent, but I think if you buying Google ads or you buying Instagram ads, I don't think there's really a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it make them lazy because it's like, okay, I can go spend $10 and I know I'm gonna get 400 likes, I'm gonna get 20 comments, and then they just after that I'm just off the ground. Now they just back to normal. Like, where my post got this many likes and views? Like,
I'll say I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, but I do think that's why you should tap in with blogs and people who know how to organically help you.
Yeah.
The girl that I just posted last week that dissed Ranstees, she got 100. It was like 100 followers in 8 hours. She got 127 in 24 hours. 100K views on Facebook, 30K on Instagram. All from just a campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it can be expensive, but I take my time with this shit, bro. I don't just be trying to take people's money. Oh, just post real quick. Like, nah, what's a good headline?
You can get that too.
And it's, you just got to know how to work the internet, bro. So I don't think that's bad, but don't overdo it.
Yeah,
some artists be overdoing it, getting 1 million views, 100K. And I'm like, that's cool, but it's like, bro, but it's not. You know,
I say like you say, it's a good thing to do it if you already putting the work into it. Like I'm saying, like, it be artists out here that good and well he ain't putting the work into nothing. Right. He just spent $10 and got him. Now he feel like, bro, I just got 200 likes.
Yeah, then it's like,
that's crazy to me. Like,
you got to sprinkle it in a little bit, whatever. But yeah.
Like, I'm gonna name some artists that's from Colorado and rap here, and I want you ain't gotta say nothing good or bad on them. I just want to know, have you heard of them?
Yeah.
I got Liv 2-Time.
Lil 2-Time?
Liv, like,
I'm unfamiliar.
It's a female artist.
I might be able to look into them. Is it the one you posted with the chain? I looked into her. I haven't heard her, but I just seen that on your page. Though.
Rainwater said he tried to sign a female, even though he was trying to be. He was on, but he said it.
Yeah, I seen you post her, but I'll have to tune in. She kind of got a little southern vibe to her. Yeah.
All right, so we got you interviewed her before. I think this female right here. Her name is L Money.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Money. What you like, L Money or what?
I think she had potential. She kind of seemed like she kind of slowed down. She was kind of buzzing at the beginning of the year. Like, I think she has potential though. I think she's got her own little
Money
swag.
Pretty decent. Yeah,
I think she cool.
We got What about Run Reezy? The artist named Run Reezy. He from the Spring.
I think I've heard of him. I know of him and stuff, but I don't know. He was talking hella greasy about.
He was talking.
But he did apologize though. So again,
he won the one now.
I appreciate you reaching out and telling me, but I would like you to publicly let people know. You know what I'm saying? What you know. But.
It's an artist named Too Much TNT.
Oh, he's dope. I like.
He fire.
I like.
Fire. I ain't gonna lie. I did a show with him. He one of them. He one of them.
Yeah, I did interview him actually a while back, but fucking the video wasn't working or something, so it didn't end up dropping. But yeah, I like TNT.
It's an artist. I'm not just familiar with him, but I see him doing a thing in the Spring named PG Nook or something like that.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I haven't too much tapped in. I'm familiar with his name though.
Last artist is a female named Miss Miracle, something like that. Like, yeah, she from the Spring though. She a female artist. She popping it though. She like.
I think that sounds familiar. I'm not.
I had to tap you in with her. Like she doing her third. I ain't gonna lie. So.
I think I might follow her.
What you think about the Spotlight Award thing?
That's cool, bro. I love anyone who's trying to push the culture forward in any way, man. I appreciate them for. You know, I pushed hard for them awards the last 2 years. I haven't really tried to push it yet because, like I said, I'm kind of more focused on regional expansion. But I don't know, maybe I'll post it and try and win it 3 times. That'd be cool. But I like
how you get in there. I
support it, man. Anyone that's just trying to put on for the culture and work, you know.
How you think you get involved in it? Like, how I get involved? And I hit them up trying to see, like, how I get involved in that type of stuff. I love to just go to award shows and stuff like that, man.
Shit, you can pull up. But I think they had, like, submissions where you comment names, and that's how you would get on there. So people were tagging MileHighMinute and stuff. That's cool.
We just spoke on this through the interview, kind of this and that to say, but now you get to really say how you feel about it. How you feel about people coming at you saying you're just a money hungry guy and you just only want the money. Like, how you feel about it?
I feel like the people saying that probably ain't got no bills, probably with their mom, probably just ain't serious, probably ain't got no experience within the music industry. I think what people fail to realize is like, yeah, bro, like, I wasn't overly hood. I don't gangbang or nothing. You know, I don't perpetrate and act like I'm something I'm not. But I also grew up on government housing right here. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I also was extremely motivated to not just work a 9 to 5. And no disrespect, because everyone needs to. I've worked plenty of them, but like I was just motivated to grind and build a business. You know, and I put in years for this. Like I said earlier, if I really wanted to be about the money, I'd just go do real estate or take my degree and go get a good job. But now I'm passionate about this. I've built something. I'm you know, I got good people around me that help me, and that's what it is, bro. Anyone that's really, you know, the people that know that I'm not all about the money, they ain't in the comments because they got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really. It's frustrating, but I'm kind of so used to it that I'm like, man. All right, dude. You want to be the guy, the cool guy who posts everyone for free, Brian? Go ahead, man. Let's see how long that lasts. You probably give up a year.
Luke be on me about that. He'll tell me like, bro, don't be posting about it. Yeah, and I ain't gonna post just know anybody, but I'm the type of person like if it come across my timeline, I'll show you my story. Right. Now, I ain't gonna post you on my page, but I definitely put you on the story or something like. But do you think artists being biased though? Because I'm only asking that to say they say just say you was all about the money. Right. Name one artist that will mess around and get the money and actually do something different than help themselves or their team. Right. Well, and I'm glad you bring that up because I thought it was cool to rap about having money and all this. So now it's a problem when someone is somebody give me the money. Come on with the money. Now, see, I don't like the people that just got the money to show. Right. Don't just show me the money. Right. Can you spend it? Like. So in my head, when people were saying it, I wanted to come in, but I'm gonna save for the interview. Right. Like. Right now, today, I know if you give an artist $100,000, they gonna go buy chains, watches, get they family and they people straight. Then when other artists be like, "Hey, bro, put me in the door," hey, I charge $500. I charge. Right, exactly. Like, so what's the difference with you doing? That's what I want to know. Like, how is that different? Well, it's like, and you're putting negative energy out in the universe. You know what I'm saying? When you cheer for someone who's making money or happy for someone who's being successful, you're inviting that type of energy into yourself. But when you're just like, oh,
oh, he's about the money. Then you're inviting you being a broke. Like,
Yeah, facts.
But it's crazy because, like, man, all y'all do is rap about making money and all this, that, and the third. And y'all trying to make me feel bad for trying to get some money? Like, shit, okay. Shit.
Then it'd be different. If you were asking for like 1,000, like
Right.
a couple of 60 to 100, this and that, and y'all too much, y'all having bowls and stuff. You
Right.
understand how much money that is? Like,
right.
a couple $1,000.
Right. It's like, damn, bro. Like, shit, I'd rather be that than, if y'all want to clown me for that, shit, cool, man. I'd rather be that than I'm gonna do shit for everyone for free. And it's like, bro, like, I get it, but like, come on, man. Hey, who's gonna brag about just not making no money?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
this we're gonna wrap it up with this one right here, man.
Yeah,
I want to know this. Like, I want to know what you got coming. Like, what you got coming with MileHighMinute, the platform. Like,
yeah.
Y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know who y'all want next.